Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين أبي القاسم محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. Thee alone we worship, and Thee alone do we ask for help. In Surah Fatiha, Ayat 4, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us that we worship Him and we should only go to Him for help when in need. Salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. Notice how it says we worship and we ask for help. It means that we together as a community should pray to Allah, and we as a community should ask Him for help. Like on Friday Jummah Namaz, together we as a community, we pray side by side. Salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. With this kind of belief, it sets us apart from the materialistic world and gets us more closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As Imam Ali said, I worship you neither for the fear of the fire and neither for the desire of your paradise, but I found you fit for worship, so therefore I worship you. Salawat. Even in our own salah, even in our own worship, we need Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's help. We may be involved in hypocrisy, gossip, and backbiting. All these things will destroy our salah. They will destroy our worship. This is why we should always ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for help. We should ask Him for help to guide us on the right path. For us to worship Him not as a habit, but in the love of Him. Salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. This ayat also teaches us trusting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and He is Al-Qadir, the most powerful. We can see this trust and these qualities in Bibi Zainab, salamu alayha, in Karbala. When Yazid's army took the households of the Prophet into the streets, parading them and snatching away their hijabs, even in that situation, Bibi Zainab said, I've seen nothing except beauty. This is the trust she had in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In the court, Yazid said, where is Abbas? Where is Ali Akbar? Where is Hussein? There is no one left to protect you. At this, Bibi Zainab salamu alayha said, all praise to Allah, who blessed our family with His Prophet, who was our family and purified us from sin. In response, Ibn Ziyad said, did you see how Allah dealt with your family? Bibi Zainab sacrificed Ona Muhammad but didn't cry. She was a mother for all the children, from Sham to Kufa, Karbala to Kufa, Kufa to Sham. When she came back to Medina, on the grave of her mother, Lady Fatima, she finally let out her tears and cried for Ona Muhammad, her two sons, which were too young. Oh Ummah, I have no one left. I've sacrificed my brother, I've sacrificed Abbas, I've sacrificed everyone on the land of Karbala for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My Ghazi Abbas was cut into pieces, Qasim was trampled, my own and Muhammad were too young, and Hussein was the last person to go. He was all alone. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. O Allah, accept our small efforts and quicken the reappearance of Imam Mahdi, Matam Hussein. Salawat.